Hello for Monday, April 29th, where we bring you the 5 things you need to know every day in the world of fantasy sports. This is episode number 69, and we are brought to you, as always, by mathradio.com. You can go to mathradio.com to get online math courses for your child ages 7 through 17 for as little as $9.99 for lifetime membership. There's no monthly fee. There's nothing else to buy. It's $9.99 to help your kids do better in school, get higher test scores, and even help your child get into college. For as little as $9.99, you can pick up a lifetime membership at mathradio.com. All right, everyone. So we are going to be talking about a whole bunch of baseball injuries that happened yesterday, along with what do we have? Some basketball news. We're going to skip football until later on in the week. I'm going to break down. I'm going to give you a winner and loser from each division from the NFL draft, but we'll start that on Wednesday. So we'll be doing that for the next few weeks. We'll do 2 a week, 2 divisions. I'll give you 1 winner and 1 loser from the draft. All right, so let's start in San Diego, where the Padres rookie Fernando Tatis Jr., he's a shortstop, has a hamstring injury. They are not yet sure on the severity of the injury, but Tatis was having a good year with batting 300 with 6 home runs, 13 RBIs, and 6 stolen bases. Very nice production out of the rookie shortstop. So it's going to hurt some fantasy owners to have him out for at least a while with that hamstring injury. All right, let's move on to the Yankees. The Yankees are always in the news with some kind of injury. So second baseman DJ LeMahieu, I believe, batting 310 with a home run, 15 RBIs, and 2 stolen bases, was hitting the knee. He's going to have an MRI on the knee today. He hopes he's fine and is able to play in the next series against Arizona. I think it's doubtful. Third baseman Urshela was also hit in the hand. His results were negative. They're going to go ahead and do further testing. He's been batting 351 with 1 homer and 6 RBIs in 51 at-bats this year. So let's move out of New York to a former New York player who's now playing. Well, I guess we're still in New York, but we're going to Citi Field and the Mets. Robinson Cano was hit in the hand yesterday. So he's going to have more tests today as well. He's the second baseman, not really living up to expectations, hitting 270 with 3 home runs and 11 RBIs in 100 at-bats. So Cano not having a monster season like many fantasy owners would have hoped. Let's move on to our boy Yelich, who I predicted earlier this weekend would break the April home run record. Well, he left the game yesterday with lower back pain, and he's going to be day-to-day. So that home run mark might be a little bit out of reach now. All right, that's it for baseball. A lot of baseball injuries to go through there. Let's talk briefly about the NBA. Yesterday, we did pretty well with our picks. The Celtics game was an under. I like that. That was a winner. Unfortunately, the Rockets and Golden State game also went under. That was a loser, but we did have the Rockets plus 5.5, and they lost by 4, so that game worked out for us as well. So we picked up another unit. We are up 8 for the playoffs, and we are pretty happy about that. All right, tonight's games. We have the 76ers at Toronto. Toronto is a 6.5-point favorite. That game is at 8 o'clock. And then we have Portland at Denver. That game is at 10:30, and Denver is a 4-point favorite. So let's start with the 76ers and Toronto. I like Toronto minus the 6.5. I think they're a terrible matchup for Philly. I couldn't find odds on it this morning, but I would love to put something down on Toronto to sweep Philadelphia. You might get good odds, maybe 5, 6, even higher to 1 odds for Toronto to go ahead and sweep them. I kind of like that. I think Marc Gasol is going to give Embiid fits, and I just think that Toronto is a better team, and Kawhi Leonard is almost unstoppable right now. In the other game, we have Portland at Denver. Again, this is a 10:30 start. The over-under is 215.5. I love the over in this matchup. Denver scores a lot of points. Portland scores a lot of points. I think this one is going to be over the 215. However, I will be asleep and I will not see any of it, but I'm going to be taking the over in that matchup. And the thing is, I kind of like Denver in this game, but I don't like giving the 4 points because Portland has not played a basketball game since last Tuesday. That's almost a full week without real competition. So I think they're going to be a little bit off, whereas Denver played a game on Saturday. So they're on like a normal pace where they had 1 day on, 1 day off. Whereas Portland, they might be rusty coming out. So that's probably why the over-under is so low. And if I had to pick, I would pick Denver, but I hate giving away those points, so I'm not going to pick it. Now, as far as fantasy goes, I want to start Kawhi Leonard, Damian Lillard, and my boy Jokic. So I created a team with those three superstars. So we start with Lillard at 10,000, and then we had to start Van Vliet. He let me down this weekend, but for 4,200, I kind of had to do it to get Lillard in there. At shooting guard, we went with Gary Harris. It's kind of a boomer bust play at 4,800, and I'm sticking with Green out of Toronto. So hopefully Danny Green can step it up this time at 4,600. All right, I told you I was going to start Kawhi Leonard because he's only 9,700. I don't get it. He put up 68 fantasy points, I believe, in the last game, and now he's at 9,700. I don't know. It seems like amazing value to me. JJ Redick, sticking with him, he was, I think, 5 for 12 from three. I have it written down here. Yeah, 5 out of 12 from the three-point line. If they keep giving him that kind of opportunity, he should continue to score fantasy points. And he's only 4,500. So I went with Serge Ibaka. I don't love this pick. He's the one guy I don't really like having on my team. But to make it all work, I went with Serge Ibaka at the power forward slot at 5,300. I'm a little bit questionable about that. I like Aminu at 5,500 as well. I think that's a good value. And then told you I went with Nikola Jokic at 11,300. I wanted to have the all-stars in my lineup of Jokic, Lillard, and Kawhi. So that's my fantasy team for tonight. Good luck out there. We'll be back tomorrow with some more baseball and basketball news. And then Wednesday, like I said, we'll be doing our first division, winners and losers from the NFL draft. So I will see you then. Please like and subscribe to this channel if you're watching on YouTube. If you are listening on iTunes or Spotify, please like the show, give it a 5-star rating, and a beautiful review. Visit our sponsor at www.mathradio.com. And that's it. We will see you tomorrow. Bye, sports fans.